Dad, come look at this. Tell me what you think. How about this?
I give them.
What do you think the odds are that the Crosley's gonna run? First try.
2%.
No, looks better than that. It's only kind of buried by everything in the shop.
Ran when I parked it up there.
Let's go take a look at it. So I can't in my lifetime ever remember this thing not being stuck up here, but supposedly it was, but it is just buried in junk. So I think step one is gonna be unbury it, put the spindle mounts on, obviously, because those are cool, and get a battery up here and see if it'll even turn over or anything. All right, give us a brief history on the car.
This possibly is a very rare race car. Possibly raced at Formosa Drag Strip. May have raced at Half Moon Bay. May have raced at Kingdom Drag Strip. Or may have never raced at all.
And it's got what? It's got a Packard transmission and a
It's got
small block Chevy.
265 Chevy, made it to a Packard transmission and Packard rear end.
Perfect. So it'll do burnouts.
Crosley body on a Model A frame, dropped axle, all that shit.
So I think step one, we're gonna uncover it.
Tire.
And a flat tire. So step one, we're gonna get all the junk off it and then put a battery in it, see if it starts. Or see if it spins over. So this is the first time in a long time I can remember that you've been able to look around this car. Get the hood open here. There's the Chevy, kind of stuffed in there. Actually fits pretty good. There's the brake master cylinder. That looks just minorly hokey. Let's take a look inside here. Oh, it's pretty comfy. So you got your gas pedal there, which is your throttle stop is the bell housing. Brake pedal, throttle stops the valve cover on the engine. And then you got your clutch pedal, which does something very strange. This thing's pretty good though. Got your steering wheel, good visibility. The floors leave something to be desired, but it's not bad. So let's get a battery in it and see what happens. All right, so we got a battery in it. We got Dad in it because I don't trust it not to explode or something. See if it'll turn over. Whoa! That thing sounds like it's ready to start. Make any oil pressure? All right, spin it over.
Back up a little bit.
What's up with that? All right, try that again. Whoa, how about that? Oh man, 60, 70. This thing's a race car, it's ready to go.
Of course it's a race car.
All right, so we'll start it and just drive it off, and I think it'll land okay. How are we gonna get it down?
Let's check for spark.
No, let's just get it down and drive it, yeah. All right,
I didn't
here's
tell anybody that.
the real test. See what happens, hang on. All right, fire. Come on. All right, hit it. Whoa! Whoa! Oh yeah. It's good to go. It's ready to go on a road trip. Okay, so you're eating lunch and we're supposed to be working to get the Crosley down.
I'm a union member. I get lunch and 2 breaks.
Okay, so we got to move basically every single car out of here, move the lift over to here, raise it up, roll the Crosley onto the lift, and we'll be home free. Let's get started.
goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Whoa. Almost there. Perfect. Ready to lower the car down? What do you think?
I don't know whose fucking idea this was, but
Whoa.
clear.
Yep, lowering it down.
50 years since it was lowered, right?
Something like that. That's a good round number, I think. Okay, so we got the Crosley out here up on jack stands. We kind of got a temporary fuel system rigged up. It's actually pretty good. We just got this little gas tank zip tied down. That's not going anywhere. Rubber lines up to the front, so we're gonna throw some gas in it and see what it does. And definitely the most mandatory thing is that we get the zoomies on it. These coming out of the fender well like this, it'll look good. But first thing we gotta do is see how well it runs because it hasn't started in almost 20 years. So let's put some gas in it and see what happens. Okay, ready to go? First start in 20 years.
I thought it was 50.
Something like that.
Got gas?
Yeah. Gas in the tank and gas in the carburetor. All right, hit it.
Put gas down the car?
Yeah, I did.
Coil wire on?
Yeah, let's see. Let me see if it sparks. Go ahead. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Not sparking. All right, attempt number 3, go ahead.
All right, let's go.
How about that? Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, that thing runs great. The fan's not turning with the motor.
Fan's not turning?
No, this belt's so loose that it's just spinning. Oh, I hope the water pump's not locked up. Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, the water pump's locked up.
Should be able to break it loose.
Okay, you gonna take it for its first lap?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Clutch is stuck, so he's just gonna go in gear. Whoa! He's hot rodding. Oh! We've only made it 1 lap around the shop and we're losing parts already. There's a bunch of the headlight. Wow, that thing is cool. So that went well. So we need a new headlight. Got to put the zoomies on, got to put the valve covers on. We need a water pump because that one is just completely ruined. But other than that, dude, this thing's good as new. So we're gonna start working on all that stuff. Oh, and the brakes are gonna need to be messed with a little bit. Okay, so we got the Crosley up on jack stands. We're just kind of going through the brakes, replacing some wheel cylinders. So we're gonna finish all that, and then this puppy's gonna be ready to go for a drive. Okay, so we got the back brakes off, the front's done. We got the wheel cylinders off. We're just gonna take those, throw some new seals in them, and this thing's gonna be good to go here in a minute. Okay, so it's finally not pouring rain here. We worked on the brakes in the Crosley a little bit. It seems to stop-ish. So we're gonna fire it up here and take it for a ride and see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens here. This thing actually has been running pretty good considering how long it's been sitting, but we'll see if it actually will make it down the road or not. Come on. Oh! We're good! It's raining! Oh yeah! down and back to the end of the road. Probably the first time this thing's driven in 20 years, so I'm pretty happy. Suspension's not great, floor is not great, pretty much nothing was great, but it was a lot of fun, so that's what's important. All the way to the end of the road and back, how about that? Huh?
No comment.
No comment. The only major issue is that when you get on the brakes really hard, it pulls right to the right, but that's okay. It actually drove great for how long it's been sitting. So with a little couple adjustments to the brakes and maybe a little more adjusting to the carburetor, this thing could totally drive down the road no problem. No one needs good suspension, that's overrated. So I think that's just gonna about wrap up this episode of the Crosley. We got our supercharger and dual fours on, so we're ready to hit the road for the next one. It's gonna need a little tuning up with the brakes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.